Hey, VV Nation, everybody wants to know how to find stocks and how to pick them. So welcome to our YouTube channel where we're going through stock picking technique number 3. So in this series right now, we're showing you the power of the VectorVest system to show you how to pick stocks. Remember, folks, we track over 9,000 stocks, and there's got to be an easier way than just looking at a whole list of 9,000 stocks to find the best stocks to get into. So in the first technique, we looked at the power of our indicators, VST and CI. In stock picking technique number 2, we took those two indicators and put them into the power of the UniSearch to really hone in out of all those 9,000 stocks, the stocks that you really want. So now, stock picking technique number 3, we're going to use the power of the VectorVest sorts. These sorts you can't find anyplace else, because in this series, I do want to dispel the myth that you don't need VectorVest, that everything that we do, you can do and find out for free on your own in the internet. And the answer to that is a resoundingly big no, you can't. So why is that important? Because nobody buys anything that doesn't have any value. These indicators will give you the value add that you can't find anywhere else. All right, we're going to get right into the program. From here, let's go to our viewers tab. And this is where we started off in the beginning. We started at the stock viewer on stock picking technique number 1. And we used our master indicator VST. So the stocks, we've tracked 9,133. Out of all of those stocks, the stocks that have the best combination of value, safety, and timing automatically migrate to the top of the list. Value, safety, and timing. These are indicators that, again, you won't find anywhere else. Relative value looks at a stock's long-term upside potential. Relative safety is an indicator of risk. It looks at the company's financials, its ability to meet or exceed earnings expectations. Remember, earnings is one of the biggest movers of a stock's price. And RT, relative timing, is the stock in a trend up or down right now? And keeping in mind that all of these indicators are cast on a scale between 0 and 2 makes it super simple for you to understand. If the indicator is above the value of 1, it's favorable. Below the value of 1, it is unfavorable. All right. So now those were that was the stock picking technique number 1. Stock picking technique, we use the UniSearch tool to hone in on these indicators, VST and CI above 1, to bring those stocks to the top of the list, along with some pricing and some volume criteria. I think Ryan did a great job of taking that a step further to giving a really good tutorial on the power of the UniSearch tool. Put those two things together, our indicators in UniSearch, man, you've got a combination that makes you money time and time again. So what are we going to talk about this week? The power of the sorts. So remember, as I look at these over 9,000 stocks, these are sorted by our master indicator, VST, and I'm going to go up right here where you see the sort is. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to start to talk to you about the sorts. You're going to get a bonus right now, because I've heard a lot of times, I wish you guys would talk a little bit about these sorts. There's so many sorts. How do I know which sorts to use? I'm going to give you a basic tutorial of sorts. And for those people who appreciate that, I want you to type an appreciate, type the word appreciate into the comments, because there's a lot of people who've been looking for this who are subscribers to the VectorVest software. If you appreciate what I'm about to do, type the word appreciate into the comments. All right, so we're going to not start with VST. We're going to start with CI. I know I'm going through a lot of sorts, but basically I'm going to explain to you the basic layout of what a sort does. There's CI. So now I can sort the list by CI, click on OK, and now it sorts the over 9,000 stocks by CI. You'll see the high CI stocks at the top of the list. Or I could have just done by clicking on the column heading itself. Let's go back to CI, and let's go back to the sort. Let's talk about the power of not only CI, but what else you can do with CI to bring really good stocks to the top of the list. CI times growth, earnings growth, the ability of a stock to grow its earnings at what percentage on a year-over-year basis. High CI stocks times growth stocks. Now, what does the times mean, or the multiplier mean? I'm going to take a number, okay, a number 3. Now, If I take 3 plus 3, we get 6. But if I multiply it, 3 times 3, I get 9. So there's a difference between just adding two things together and multiplying two things together. The multiplication most times will give you a bigger number. Well, if I'm looking for good CI and good earnings growth stocks, let's click on that. Now I'm going to click on OK. It's going to sort this list now by CI times growth. Look at the stocks that come up to the top of the list. Stocks that you still know about. ELF made the list. Sigma Lithium made the list. Vista Energy made the list. And someone was telling me yesterday, man, I took a big hit on Vista. What do I do? What did I tell you? Stick with it. There was nothing telling you to get out of the stock. It took a big hit, but even looking at the moving averages, there was nothing telling you to get out of the stock at the time. And what is it doing today? It is rebounding. The beautiful thing behind looking at a graph and having your stops in mind keeps you from being anxious and pulling the trigger way too early. All right, so that's CI times earnings growth. Look at these numbers, the higher numbers at the top, all the way down. Belfuse is big on there. Palabra, Sigma and Gan, Celsius, these are stocks, Luckin Coffee, stocks that you've heard about. But now, looking at that indicator, let's go change the sort again. And let's go to a divisor, CI divided by RV. Ooh, what does that mean? As I have a divisor, the big number is on the left side of the divisor. A small number is on the right side of the divisor. So what does CI divided by RV mean? I'm looking for high CI that are low in RV. Stocks that are below average or unfavorable, sort of kind of say, below the value of 1, but they're going up in price. Ooh, that's interesting. Stocks that have resiliency to big pullbacks, but low RV. Let's click on that. Let's go see what comes up to the top of the list. So high CI stocks with low RV are stocks that are just going against and moving. Now, a lot of these stocks, look at this. Look at the CI times earnings growth. Not nearly as well right here. As I add different sorts, more sorts will sort up in here as well. All right, but I'm sorting right now on CI divided by RV. Moonlake, look at that RV. RVs are so low, but these prices are going up. What does that tell me? That probably tells me that these stocks are moving by way of news. Look at these RTs, big upturns. A lot of these stocks are not fundamentally sound. The CIs, though, for the most part, are above the value of 1. This is probably more news-driven. BBIO did have some news on an Alzheimer's drug. Interesting how you're able to locate what stocks are moving by news. Wayfair, was that an earnings play? Carvana, none of these stocks are not really good stocks, but if you want to find stocks that are on the rise that you can play short term and play the momentum, looking at CI divided by RV may not be a bad play. This is for the more aggressive trader. Hopefully that makes sense to you. All right, let's go see another CI. CI, click on it again. I could put moving averages on CI if I'd like to as well. And now, how does that help me? Let's go CI, 10-day moving average. Let's go sort by that. It doesn't sort. So why did I do that? Because if I am using the UniSearch and I want to put moving averages on CI, I can use it in a UniSearch though. If I go to UniSearch, let's go click on stocks, capital appreciation, CI. Actually, let's go to VectorVest fields. Let's go find CI, hit the up arrow. Let's go find CI, hit the down arrow. Down. CI, 10-day moving average. Let's go greater than value, go down to stocks, go down to VectorVest fields, and let's go find, you're getting a double bonus today. You're getting a double bonus today, greater than the CI 20-day moving average. Wow. All right, so now, just like I can put moving averages on RT, I can put moving averages on CI. And now let's go see whose CI 10-day moving average is going above the CI 20-day. Wow, look at these stocks that you know about. CI is a technical indicator just like RT. Guess what? You can't find them anyplace else but here on VectorVest. And it helps to give some confirmation to a lot of these stocks that are on the rise, but that CI moving averages, CI 10-day moving average greater than the CI 20-day moving average is already in the VectorVest system. But I'm going to give you even one more bonus. Let's go over to tools and let's go down to custom field builder. We can build our own moving averages. Now, if you want to utilize moving averages on any indicator, you've got to have ProTrader. All right, I got to add that in there. You've got to have ProTrader. That gives you access to moving average crossovers. But I can make my own custom fields, go to fields and make my own custom fields. You want more help with that? Give our product support staff a call. The beautiful thing about the custom field builder is that it opens up a lot of doors for your imagination from a stock picking technique. Wow. If you just learned about that and it makes sense to you and you like it, type a wow in the comments right now. Type a wow. I'm here to bring you the information that you can only find here at VectorVest. All right, let's go back to the viewers. So I wanted to show you that because nothing came up, but I wanted to show you the power of utilizing those moving averages on CI as well. All right, let's go take a look at some of the VST indicators. Let's scroll down. And VST does the same thing. Look at this. I've got so many combinations of VST. VST times CI. Well, we looked at that, right? Let's go put that as a combination. VST out of over 9,000 stocks. Stocks that have the best combination. I know, blah, 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 blah. AEHR, SMCI, boom. Back and forth. Again, bringing to the forefront the stocks that are rocking and rolling. And look at that. VST times CI, it sorts it from the best to the worst. Let's go look at the stock graph on that. Talk about a stock picking ability easily. Man, you're just getting the best of all worlds by way of using the sorts. Let's go try a couple of more before we end the video. How about VST times earnings yield? You know that the fight in the market is between interest yields and earnings yields. So high VST stocks with a good combination of earnings yields. Let's go sort by that. Let's go see what stocks come up to the top of the list. And I want you to pay attention to something here. As you look at these stocks, as you look at these different sorts, stocks that continually come up over and over and over again will help to solidify your decisions to make those or pull the triggers on those stocks. Navos Maritime. So what am I looking at? VST times earnings yield. Let's go over to earnings yield. These earnings yields are high. So what do I want with these? Well, let's go look at relative values. Some of these are sell recommended. So these are stocks that have gotten beaten up that could have the possibility from an earnings yield perspective to go rising up. Where's my VSTs? This is a tough play right here. These are more speculative plays. I'd really have to look at the graphs and look at the news on these stocks. All right, let's go take a look at one more. Let's go. Man, this is fun. I could do this all day long. How about VST divided by price? High VST stocks with low price, with low dollar values. Ooh, this is for people out there that may not have a lot of money to invest in the stock market. Ooh, the VST divided by price. Wait a minute. Some of these are way high. No, VST divided by price. Low price, but these prices are, hold on. Let me move over. I got all of these fields now. That's the bad thing about what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. A lot of these, you want low price, they're going to give you low price. So I would also use this VST divided by price in a search to bring me high VST with low dollar stocks, but I'd also put a pricing minimum. All right, what else? One more. Man, like I said, I could do this all day long. The power of the sorts, folks. How about VST times growth times average volume? Woo! Let's go see what that looks like. VST times growth times average volume, Tesla. People ask me, what's going on with Mullen? Mullen keeps going through some good news and bad news and good news and bad news, but look at that. VST times average price times volume, price times volume, I would then concentrate. If I'm going to use this sort, I'd concentrate on the stocks that have a CI higher than 1. And let's go look at those graphs. View the stock graph. All right, let's go view the stock graph. Put these on a 3-month graph. Higher CI stocks. Look at these graphs. Bottom left, top right. Bottom left, top right. This is moving down a little bit. Maybe time to get out of that one. Bottom left, top right. Bottom left, top right. Bottom left. It looks like it's rebounding. Bottom left, top right, rebounding as well. Folks, I took you through a lot of stuff right now. It is the power of the sort. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share this information with people on your social circles. Folks, we've got a lot of information to help a lot of people make a lot of money. And if you're all about a lot, hit that like button, share this content, and let me know what you like, what you think about this stock picking technique in the comments as well. Folks, this video is over. And until then, next time, see ya. Hey, VV Nation, you know that we can analyze any stock in a matter of seconds. Do you want to analyze any of your stocks for free? You want VectorVest to tell you what you really need to know about that stock? Well, you can. If you go to www.vectorvest.com/YTFSA, you can get a free stock analysis on any stock that you're currently holding or are possibly looking at. Folks, what do you have to lose? Do that now and analyze any of your stocks in a matter of seconds.